what we gotta watch, what we gotta watch. Paul Match TV. What we gotta watch, what we gotta watch, what we gotta watch. Paul Match TV. What we gotta watch, what we gotta watch, what we gotta watch. Paul Match TV. What we gotta watch, what we gotta watch, what we gotta watch. Paul Match TV. What we gotta watch, what we gotta watch. Yeah, buddy, that's right. Get exposure right now. Holler at the homie Paul Mash, man, for Paul Mash TV. Hit up Paul Mash TV across all social media sites, alright? Who we got next? Got next.
Well, hello there. It's time for Paul Mash TV's time again. And we're glad that you could join us again today. And we'll get to our interview in just a moment. But first, I just want to, again, thank you for all your feedback. It just gets better all the time. And we're glad that you're such a fan of the show. And again, we'd love to hear from you. So if you haven't had a chance to do that yet, just go to our official site at Facebook at facebook.com/PaulMashTV. Feel free to like the page and reply to the interviews in question and inbox me. We'd love to hear from you. And if you're a fan or a solo artist or a band that would like to be on the show, you can email us at paulmashtv, all one word, at gmail.com. And we'd love to hear from you. And also, you're probably watching this on YouTube right now. If you're, just don't forget to click that subscribe button, hit the bell, and you'll get all the latest interviews whenever they become available. And stay tuned for the closing credits, because we'll recap all that for you. So you might want to get a pen, paper and a pen and handy and write all that down. And hopefully we'll hear from you soon. Right now, from Rochester, New York, we have Andrea Martin, a very talented singer. And as always, we got a song at the end, and I'm sure you'll want to stick around for that. But first, let's have a quick word from Click Jam, and we'll get right to the interview. Just a second.
Whenever it's time to gas up, always keep in mind to dream big and go hard. Log on to clickjam.com and sign up today. And hey, you can always count on us. clickjam.com.
Hello there, it's interview time again, and with us from Rochester, New York, we have Andrea Martin. Thanks for joining us, Andrea.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
Well, we're glad to have you. I know it's been a little struggle getting you on, but we're glad that you made it this time.
Yeah, this was so busy. Let me do it. Let me get out the way.
Alrighty. Well, the first question I like to ask is, everyone has their own story, but why don't you tell us a little bit about how you, you started in the music business? I mean, I'm sure it's an interesting story.
Oh, yeah. Well, I started singing when I was young, like I was in dance school, basically. That's how I started kind of getting interest in, entertainment, since I was like 4 years old, and then I took time off, from dancing and stuff through the years, but danced until I was about 18. But in between that time, when I first started getting my first radio, I fell in love with Debbie Gibson, Tiffany, New Kids on the Block, Michael Jackson, all that stuff. And that kind of got me into really heavy singing and writing my own music, that kind of stuff. But then throughout the years, I just started writing my own stuff when I was in like 6th grade, and it just kind of kept excelling. And I was trying to think the actual year. So I met a friend when I was about 15, 16, when I used to work. We worked for a company called Wegmans. It's a grocery store. So we would talk about singing, and we're like, we should get a group together. And we're like, okay. And it was supposed to have me, him, and his name is Mike, and then this girl, Kelly. Then Kelly wasn't able to do it. I forget what happened. And we ended up finding some girl named Joanne. And we got together. We went to a show. We started writing music and stuff. But we went to a show at a club, and we met this man. His name's Adam Morano. He's in the freestyle genre. He sang songs like, I'll be loving you all my life. You like that song? And then a girl named Deneen, she sang with his label as well. And we met them. He said, we'd like to sing. So they said, we'll send your demo to this address and yada yada. So we did. They liked it, but they wanted a different style. So we're like, okay. So I went and wrote another song. I found a freestyle beat that I liked. I'm like, ooh. So I wrote it to like a big instrumental part, and that's how I came up with the song called oh my god, it's an old one. It's one of my first songs. I forget it. It's been a long time. I can't even remember the name of the song, but I was like 16, so bear with me. I'll get it after. I just have to think about it. So I wrote that song, and then we went and recorded it with Adam Ronald's team and stuff like that. And, you know, from there, kind of, that's how it started. We recorded a second song, but then we heard things. We're like, we don't want to sign with him because we were worried that maybe we'd either get fired just out of the blue or, you know, said, let's just go a different way, you know. But then we split up, and I went my own way. So, and then, but that was basically in 97. So that started out kind of in 97 where I started doing that. So
Okay.
yeah, there's a lot to it. There's a lot to it.
Yeah, that's a good story there. I know you mentioned bands like or singers like Debbie Gibson and Tiffany and so forth. I guess those would be some of your influences. Did you have any others that pop in your mind?
Well, like I said, New Kids on the Block, you know, Michael Jackson, you know, Lionel Richie, them kind of people, you know. I followed them, of course, when I was younger, the 80s, you know, growing up in the 80s and stuff. Just a lot of people, a lot of good people. Even Stevie B, you know, he's in the freestyle genre, you know. A lot of people are angry at him right now, but it's old news, you know. He basically called out the freestyle community of the new school artists, saying that a lot of their music was garbage. Not everybody's, but yeah. But I still have mad love for the guy, you know what I mean? He was just voicing his opinion. Could have came across a little differently, but yeah, it was crazy. So, but the music's blowing up, man. It's blowing up right now. It's just like all over the place. It's everywhere. So it's exciting.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know, like I said, a few of those other few singers, they were probably some of the best from the 1980s. So those are good influences, I think, that people look back on.
Yeah, a lot of good people.
And
I'd still love to meet someday.
yeah, that's true. Let me ask you a question as well. As far as your music goes, do you have any albums or anything like that? And if you do, is it just in digital format, or do you have it in that you can get physically?
Well, to order physically, you have to order through me personally because I don't have them on like in a distribution. Like I didn't send them out to anyone. I just have them myself. So if people want to order a hard copy, they come through me. They usually go through PayPal, you know, through my, you know, they'll hit me up on Facebook or my email. Or if they want the digital, they'll just purchase it on the digital platforms that it's on, everything. So, and that could be Amazon's, you know, Spotify, iTunes, CD Baby, you know, you name it, it's there. Google Play, it's everywhere. So all the digital's there. A lot of music, you know. I have some of my music on YouTube, so you can just stream it. And again, like a Spotify. I don't know if it's on Pandora. I don't think it's on there. It's supposed to. It's like really hard to find me. When I put my name in, Andrea Martin, there is a comedian named Andrea Martin. So, and there is another singer named Andrea Martin. She's, you know, a Black artist. And some people get me confused if they just hear a voice. And I'm like, no, that's not me, honey. No. So there's a few Andrea Martins out there. So, but yeah, the CDs, like I said, if anybody wants a hard copy, just they can contact me. It's Full Moon Recordings. That's my label name, but just under Andrea Martin on Facebook. So it's really easy to find. So.
Okay, well, we'll be looking forward to that. And as far as your music goes, I have another question. We're getting ready to play a music video from you, I do believe. Why don't you tell me about the name of the song and what it's about, if there's a story behind it and so forth?
Like what's any song or?
Well, I think you had sent me a video.
Sent you a video? I don't know what I sent you. That's the problem. I don't remember. I have tons of stuff. I may have sent you something called Our Love. It's probably something off of YouTube, but I didn't actually ever do an actual video unless it's of me performing. If it's me performing, I did like a mashup of songs, so it all depends. Well, Our Love is something that is a big one. That's been a big one for years. I recorded it in 2011. That's probably one of the ones I sent you, but I can't recall. If anything, I can send it to you again after. But that one, like I said, I recorded, I wrote it. my producers John Groove and also DJ Spooky did that. It's really great. It had a very good response, and it still does. I actually had a remix done recently by a DJ, so I've been giving that out for free to everyone, and they're going bananas over it. So I've been getting helped to left and right. Oh, email me the copy. Email me the copy. It's all day I was emailing the song to my fans. It's hysterical. But that's just one of the many that I have. So, but that's a big one. It's on my YouTube channel, so get under Andrea Martin. So.
All right. Well, we'll be watching that in just a minute, but I just want to let you know, I think that's all the time we have for right now, Andrea. But I want to thank you again for coming on the show. And maybe one day, if you have something you want to plug, we'll have you back on sometime.
Okay. And hopefully, whatever the video you play, I'm not sure what included in it, but I have tons of songs. So if it's not it, oh well, it's one of my songs. So,
all right.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I do. So God bless you, and we'll talk soon.
Okay, and we're going to watch that video right now. So here it is from Andrea Martin. Don't go away.